Hello ladies and gents, FyreNyxie here, and today I'm bringing you a review of ZHEROS. It was developed by Rimlight Studios and released February 15th of 2016. This game is a beat 'em up, and you can either play it single player or you can play it local co-op with a friend or anyone you have at your house on your couch. You have two characters to choose from. One is Captain Dorian. She's agile and likes to kick stuff, and she has this move that I call her crotch slam, where she jumps in the air and lands in a splits, and it really kind of makes me cringe. And the other character is Mike. Now, Mike is kind of just a meathead, and he will just kind of punch anything in his path. Both of these guys are pretty much galactic police officers. You're sent to planets and you've got to keep the galaxy safe, fight crime, take out the bad guys, and just punch them and kick them a whole lot. Now there's two things I'm going to recommend with this game. First, have a friend. Most games are almost always better with friends, first of all. Second of all, when you get downed by an enemy, your friend is able to pick you up, whereas if you're playing alone, once you're downed, you gotta go back to the beginning or back to a checkpoint. And the second thing I would recommend is a controller, because trying to play on the keyboard and do all the combos, and I gotta say, there's quite a few combos in this game. Thankfully, there's a combo list that you can reference if you need to. But trying to do all those on a keyboard is pretty difficult, and even the tutorial they have on here will tell you the buttons for if you're using a controller. It doesn't tell you the buttons for a keyboard, even if you don't have your controller plugged in. It'll still tell you controller buttons. You'll have to go into the options and go to your controls to see what you need to use on your keyboard. I've also got a little bit of advice for players, and I have praise to the developers. Because when I started playing this game, that camera shake was crazy. I know that camera shake is in there to make it feel like, yeah, I'm punching stuff or I'm kicking stuff, but it was just too much and it almost gave me a little bit of a headache there. But thankfully they did an update and gave you the option to make the camera shake like a little bit less, or you can get rid of it altogether. Now, a couple things I really liked is the long list of combos you can unlock. It's not all punching and kicking. There are combos that involve launching your enemies up into the air and beating them up in the air. There's some that involve your gun. You tuck and roll and then shoot or launch them in the air and shoot them up in the air. And there's combos that involve evading. So there's a wide variety. I also really enjoy the characters and the enemies. Each enemy kind of gets his own little introduction scene, which is really cool and I really like it. Also, they are all really dorky and goofy and quirky, and it's a very cartoony feel that I really like. I'm going to go ahead and give ZHEROS a 4 out of 5. I never really came across anything that was game breaking. There's only little things here and there that bothered me, like a pillar or pipe being in my camera view, me being unable to see my character. I do wish maybe that would turn transparent when I stood behind it. But like I said, that's kind of a small gripe. It really doesn't bother me too much. Overall, the game is quirky, goofy, and real fun to play with a friend. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe to the Echo Through Me Steam Army channel. And just have fun out there, gamers!